This video contains materials on violence against women and children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Today the sun rose in Fiji, shining bright between the mountains and above the sea. All over, people began their day. And on this day, 2 babies were born, a girl and a boy.
This girl and boy grow up as friends. They both love playing sports. But she's not allowed to. Instead, she helps out at home with the cooking and cleaning. When he gets hurt, he's told to be a man. So he hides his emotions and instead gets angry. He starts fights with other boys and later other men. He feels like he always has to be strong. It can be exhausting.
From a young age, they are shaped by traditional ideas about gender and what it means to be a good girl and a good boy. When they begin to date, he gets jealous of her talking to other men. He criticizes and controls her, monitoring her phone, social media and whereabouts. At work, there are few women in leadership roles. A male colleague makes sexual comments about her body. When she tells management, they say he was teasing. Eventually, she resigns. Her husband wants her to stay home, to be a good wife and mother anyway.
She has no income and is dependent on him for everything. He refuses to give her money for household expenses even though he has extra and uses it for alcohol or kava. He won't let her use family planning and monitors her visits to the clinic. When he hits her, at first she doesn't tell anyone. She doesn't want to bring shame to her family, and she's been taught that violence is normal after all. He justifies it by telling himself she deserves it. If she was a good wife or mother, he wouldn't need to. When the beating gets really bad, she tells her family. They excuse his behavior and advise her to be a better wife. The violence continues.
This story is a common one in a society where women and men are not equal. Violence is often seen as normal and men have power and privilege over women. But it doesn't end here. For their children, witnessing violence against their mother has lifelong impacts. It teaches them that violence is just part of marriage. They learn that a man must discipline his wife and that he has the right to control women and girls. The cycle of violence continues.
Violence against women and girls is one of the world's gravest human rights violations. Globally, 1 in 3 women will experience physical and/or sexual violence from a partner in their lifetime. In Fiji, the rates are double. 2 in 3 women in Fiji have experienced physical and/or sexual violence from a male intimate partner in their lifetime, among the highest statistics in the world. 1 in 3 women in Fiji have experienced physical and/or sexual violence from a man who is not their partner, and 1 in 5 have experienced sexual harassment in a workplace. Women with disabilities and women with diverse sexual orientation, gender identity and expression experience higher rates and more severe forms of violence.
But violence against women and girls is preventable. Prevention is key. We know that gender inequality is the root cause of violence against women and girls. Together, we can put measures in place to stop violence before it starts, such as building safe spaces in schools and workplaces, promoting positive family relationships, encouraging women and girls' empowerment, and teaching boys that strength comes from respect and integrity, not from violence. It will take a holistic, comprehensive, and long-term approach.
Together, we can create a society that benefits everyone, where women and men, girls and boys grow up with equal rights, respect and opportunities, where violence against women and girls is less likely to occur, where men can be themselves and express their feelings, where all children can live up to their full potential. Tonight, the sun will set and the moon will rise. What will tomorrow bring? It's up to us to decide.
Violence is preventable. It's our responsibility as a country and as individuals to stop violence before it starts. Together, we can build a new day. Help is available. Call our free National Domestic Violence Helpline 1560 or the Child Helpline 1325 from any network if you need to talk.